Hi, this is Armand from VACMOTORSPORTS. I want to show you a common problem with these BMW V8s and the V10s. The code name is S65 and S85. These are the motorsport M cars, like an M3, M5, M6. The bearings, people are always like, well, I don't hear anything, or I did an oil sample. They're very tricky. The oil samples can only, if you think about it, every time you do an oil change, you're throwing out some sample. So how many good samples are left, or how much material or evidence is remaining in that oil sample, makes it very tricky. I just want to show you how involved these jobs are. Of course, you got to remove the subframe. And if you could see the oil pan, the whole subframe is down, the suspension is hanging. And this is the V10. This V10 also has a high pressure oil pump, which is only on the V10. The V8 does not. This is for the high pressure cam timing or vanos system. This is could sometimes be a problem. Another thing to look out for with these V10s is up here is an oil line, a vanos oil line that comes from this high pressure pump over here, and it goes through the timing cover and exits above, like, the timing cover on the outside. So that this is the time to replace it, because it's in here, and they have been known to fail. So what I want to show you is the bearings. This guy had no noise and no, there was, I think the oil sample said it was a little bit, but I just want to show you what a little bit is. So in here, I don't know if you could see it, but I'm trying. So that is not good. You could see a lot of gold or brass in there. That's the top of it. It's always the top bearing that's the worst. And this is the bottom. And the bottom, I don't know if you could see it clearly enough, not as bad as the top. So the top of the bearings are always the worst. And when you see copper colored, brass colored, that has gone very far. Now, it could be worse. It could go worse than that, and then the crankshaft itself is damaged. Fortunately, this guy had no noise and no marks on the crankshaft. So let me, I can't flip this camera around, I think. Sorry, I will do my best. I don't know if this is too bright, but up there you'll see the crankshaft itself looks fine. Up there, I'm sorry, I will try and show you. That's where it came out of. So if you could see that, that's nice, smooth, clean surface. Sorry about the lighting and everything, but anyway, he's lucky the crankshaft is okay. But these bearings are very good to do. This guy has 150,000 miles on this car, which, if they are original, it would be a record. I'm going to say they are original. Here at VAC, we make and sell a ton of the high temperature, high friction resistant coating on these bearings to improve this weakness and defect in the design of these bearings. So we do a lot of bearing jobs on these M5s and M3s. So thanks again for watching, and I hope this is insightful on this job and how tedious and tricky it can be. So the only real guaranteed way is just to do your bearings. It's the only way to know for sure. This guy probably didn't have many more miles left. Thanks again. Take care.